VPS protects unoccupied properties to preserve the value and usefulness of the buildings against threats. VPS has a variety of specialist skills to mitigate risks to property.
VPS are vacant property specialists. We are the market leaders in the United Kingdom and Ireland for both securing vacant properties and maintaining vacant properties. We operate from a network of over 25 service centres throughout the United Kingdom, employing over 500 people. We're dedicated to looking after properties from the moment they become vacant to the moment a tenant moves into the property again.
VPS work with a myriad of customers. We actually grew up in the social housing market, and that built us an infrastructure of service centres across the country. From that, we grew into the commercial, or what we call the commercial market.
Zoo Rider have been working with VPS since September 2012. We and our insurers are very happy with the security measures VPS have put in place to secure our building and structures. We are confident that their work has significantly reduced the likelihood of any theft, and their services represent good value for money.
With a vacant property portfolio covering at least 90,000 properties worldwide, VPS's corporate customers include the construction industry, financial services, insurance companies, property managers, pubs and breweries, and the retail sector.
In this industry, the customers look for the expertise and the value to be generated by us, if you like, as the security experts. I think our product range and our services are vast and varied, so when we're talking to our major customers, we always stress the point that what you're getting is a consistency of service and performance.
Now that squatting in residential properties has been made unlawful, it has become one of the main threats to commercial premises. Every week, commercial properties suffer over 4,000 acts of vandalism. Metal theft is rising, and the damage caused can cost tens of thousands of pounds to repair. Vigilance is also needed to prevent water damage.
Our commercial customers, particularly around insurance, are looking for helping us help our customers comply to their insurance requirements. They're looking in the main to protect the value of the asset. They're looking to reduce issues around illegal occupation. We have to identify those and deal with those in a very reasonable way.
So in order to do this most effectively, VPS have identified vacant properties in terms of a life cycle.
So our security risk assessment, our SRA, is probably one of the most important things we do in terms of delivering solutions and value to our customers.
Initially, we will approach it to understand three things. One is the actual condition, the state and the security requirements for the property. We'll look at the immediate grounds surrounding that property to understand what perhaps the fencing will be around, what the grounds are like, what maintenance might be required there, what access points there are. And the third part of an SRA will be to look further afield at things like local crime statistics to understand what the risk element might be. When you put all of those three components together, we can then understand whether that fits into a low, medium or high risk assessment.
So it's really important to us, whilst we assess the risk that the property faces, we clear the property. So is there combustibles outside the property, inside the property? And again, that's mainly, or can be mainly related to insurance requirements of flammables and hazards.
Different customers have different needs. For example, a property may need to be secured within 2 to 3 hours, depending on the severity of the situation. VPS has the capability to respond to that requirement in a short space of time.
Next, we secure. So we secure the property, and that can be anything from alarm systems, concrete blocks, perimeter fencing, steel security screens, anti-climb paint. It just depends. Each property is bespoke and we have to think about it in a different way, and that relates back to the risk assessment at phase 1.
This is a heritage property based in the north of England, grade 2 listed, and as you can see it's quite a grand property. With heritage property in particular, a lot of the value for the property is actually based on the outside of the building, traditionally lead roofs, copper, etc. So rather than to have a scenario where there's an alarm inside and it tells you you've got a problem when you've already got that, more so to have some sort of detection abilities and target hardening on the outside of the building. The best way of maintaining the value of this property is to maintain it from the outside in, rather than traditionally In the vacant property marketplace, we would maintain value from the inside out. However, there's such a regal element to the property and such value on the outside of it that it sort of turns it on its head.
Once we secure the property, we then have to monitor the property. So properties are dynamic, they change, and we have to respond and react to that. Smart Alarm Gold is our latest innovation. We can now monitor people and also capture people on video footage that's streamed from site live to our monitoring station and actually say, well, should we respond, shouldn't we respond? Again, which really benefits our clients in terms of cost.
Once an alarm is activated, the 24/7 National Monitoring Centre is instantly alerted and dispatches local mobile teams or the client's designated key holder to the premises. Through VPS's web portal, customers can access up-to-date information about their properties.
So we've been able to look at technology and displace traditional or more traditional forms of security such as man guarding. We're producing and innovating around what our customers actually want, and that's the benefits of why our customers use VPS. We have our own inspection fleet that go around the country looking at properties, thousands of properties a week, enabling us to get real-time information from those sites and push that through to our customers. They're a really important part of actually understanding what's happening with the property as it goes through its period of vacancy. We also do a lot of maintenance around properties, and we think about how we maintain the property. So we do a lot of trimming of the grass, the hedges.
Once the property is sold or relet, VPS can also prepare the building for new occupancy.
The longevity of a void varies from customer to customer. It's essential that VPS understands this. We do this through constant dialogue with all our customers.
The reason we've been successful over many years is we've continued to keep strong relationships with customers over a long period of time. To do this, you need to evolve. You need new products, you need new services, you need to continue to add value to both what we do and what they do. Our vision for the future is to continue to do this and to be seen as partners rather than merely service providers.
VPS ensures that property and asset value are maintained, the cost of vacancy is reduced, insurance compliance is achieved, and the impact on the community is minimised.